Welcome back, my loyal subjects, to more Fire Emblem Three Houses. Pharaoh Fiasco here. Last episode, we got betrayed by Edelgard and Hubert. Those friggin' jokers. It turns out that Edelgard was the Flame Emperor the whole time. We are actually going to rest, even though this looks like it's going to be the only day that we get here. No, we can actually... Let's actually explore, because it looks like we get next week too. We're gonna rest next week, because otherwise we're not gonna be able to get any sort of, yeah, Listel. We're only gonna have 5 uses on our Sublime Creator Sword, and that's no good. Where is... Cyril also joined up with us, which was fairly surprising. Cyril and Catherine. We got him
falling behind. I don't know that we can keep up with the new Emperor.
We got him automatically, which was nice, but I wish I'd recruited Cyril earlier. It seems like he's the Donald of this, or the Mozu.
To think that she was able to raise an army of that size right under our noses. However hard we fight, I give us a 50% chance of winning.
No, we're definitely gonna make it happen.
The enemy has too many advantages. We must make careful preparations.
That's defeatist talk, dude. We are going to make this work. Yeah, someone's gonna give us a mission. Hopefully it doesn't require us to fight anything next week. She can give us sword training, which we're not super interested in.
Well...
Who is... Okay.
We must protect Garreg Mach. Defiling the holy tomb was a sacrilege. I will not allow such a thing to happen again. The Archbishop has already given you a new responsibility. I want you to rise to that honor.
We never did find out if the Crest Stones actually do anything.
I have something to ask of you.
We have been scouting the makeup of the Imperial army, but much is still unclear. Any information you could provide would be a great help. Collect information on the Imperial army. A Knight of Saros would have that kind of information. Alright. Lances from you. If we could hit B in lances, a Knight of Saros would have that information. The device revealed the crest of flames. That's all it... Is that all it does? Huh.
The Holy Tomb held many crest stones. This is the first time I've heard of crest stones being hidden away in such a place.
What is a crest stone?
But more importantly, I'm interested to know the Empire's aim. Why would their army desire crest stones? There is power there, yes. And yet, I must think on this. The crest stones lie at the heart of the events surrounding Conan Tower and the chapel as well.
Oh, right. The crest stones are the items that go into, well, I think they're the items that go into the hero relics.
And of course, the crest stones somehow transform those traitors and their captives into demonic beasts. Could that possibly be their aim? The Empire's army may well plan to use crest stones to create demonic beasts.
Here's hoping that's not the case. Well, more writing XP, why not?
The glory of...
Now we're at E+, hooray! I think that's probably Manuela. No, Alois.
To think Edelgard was somehow connected to the captain's murderer. Well, perhaps it's pointless to get upset about the past. My duty now is to prepare for battle.
I still think there may be some sort of mitigating circumstance.
We're depending on your strength, Professor. Crush our enemies.
Okay, I'm depending on you.
Captain, I hope you're watching. We will protect Garreg Mach.
Move up to D+ on axes. Now, we don't really want any of those. Okay, so here's the entrance hall. The Knight of Saros that we need to hit up is here. What are you going to be able to tell us about Edelgard's army? Ooh. Weathered cloak, battles enemy outdoors.
I cannot believe our negligence allowed the Empire to invade. Edelgard probably gathered her soldiers in Garreg Mach, intending to do this from the start. Soldiers disguised as merchants and pilgrims to avoid suspicion, infiltrating the entire area little by little.
Dang, she's been working at this for a while.
They couldn't be better prepared. We'll have a tough time winning this one, I'm afraid.
Okay, well, that's the Imperial Army intel he wanted. It could be worse. I think. Maybe not. They're talking about how difficult this fight is gonna be, and I believe them.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Interesting. It's true that a lot more people have been coming and going as of late. Perhaps we could secure new information if we capture someone from the Imperial Army. Thank you. That is quite helpful. Dang. Well, let's... Gilbert. Shamir. I don't think... Can Gilbert give us Lance XP? I don't think he can.
What? I didn't actually think it would come to this. I feel as though I'm not in my rightful place. I cannot protect the things I should. Professor, if I survive this war, I wish to return to my homeland, to the land of my king.
You'll be fine, Gilbert. You're not even in our party. Yeah, we're not gonna make it to B rank. Ah, so sad. Catherine. And I think Catherine can train us in 2 completely irrelevant skills.
If I could go back to last month and throttle my carefree self. Now it turns out Edelgard is the Flame Emperor and the new Adrestian Emperor. And she's striking out against the monastery, with the full force of the Imperial army behind her.
Well, when you say it all like that, it sounds bad.
We gotta beat her at her own game. For our sake as well as Lady Rhea's.
Swords and brawling. We're fine there. I was really hoping I'd be able to hit some lance skills. Well, whatever. Yeah. We'll cultivate or harvest these. Plants. Let's plant 2 of these. 1 purple flower seed. 1 Morphus seed. On our next free day, we're only gonna get 1 of those.
To think that the Flame Emperor was Edelgard all along. Flame's abduction? Geralt's murder? The turmoil in Ramire village? Whether or not she was the mastermind behind what happened, it at least seems like she was involved.
Yeah.
And yet she was able to remain so composed while she was enrolled at the Officers' Academy.
So duplicitous.
Good timing, Professor. Will you put me in your class too?
Oh, she's up for it. Huh.
There are so many things I want to learn from you. Being in another class makes it especially challenging.
Yeah.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to studying under you.
We're at the 11th hour.
I will be extra diligent with my studies. Thank you for this opportunity.
Huh. Maybe we'll be able to get lucky with more people. Okay, yeah, Ingrid's got no supports, no supports with anybody we've got. I really wanted Mercedes, Marianne, and Ash as well. Let's see if there's any last-minute people who are willing to join up. Okay, Lysithea, will you be our first golden deer?
So Edelgard, the one who calls herself the Flame Emperor, was connected to those strange beings. The Imperial army might be using even more terrifying methods than we know. You had better be cautious, Professor. Any amount of carelessness might prove to be our undoing.
And we will be.
Yes? I'm actually very
Okay. Magic and faith. We actually haven't done anything with our magic. So asking them is probably going to be pointless. Let's see if Leone would be down. Last chance!
What is Edelgard even trying to achieve?
She wants to tear down the Church of Seiros because we're super shady, honestly.
She wants to destroy the church so badly that she'll take on anyone who doesn't fall in line? I don't get it.
Her ideals are in conflict with yours. Oh, well, it's a hard thing to accept.
I just can't believe she'd start a war over it. Not to mention using such nasty tactics to get her way. Could Captain Gerald's death have also been a part of her plan? Don't you go and die on me, Professor. Captain Gerald would never forgive you.
Whew.
Hey, glad I caught you. Could I ask you a favor?
She is? Okay, cool.
I'd really like to join your class. You're the only one who knows how to teach like Captain Gerald. You get what I mean, don't you?
Alright.
Yes! I knew you'd understand! Thanks to you, I'm going to be the best mercenary you've ever seen. Just watch!
I was not expecting her to say yes, but she is going to be our first golden deer. Who else would be down? Got Ingrid already. Raphael wants strength and heavy armor. Our heavy armor is garbage, so... Got Felix. Quite a lot of people hanging out here. I think Annette likes faith, but Lorenz might like charm. Well, let's save once more. Getting so many people at the last moment. Huh. Playing with Felix and Ferdinand. But our ranks are growing. More people who are going to stand with us against Edelgard. Alright. Yep. Nope. History of Sreng. Do we know anyone with Sreng ties?
Once the Imperial army reaches the monastery, we'll have no choice but to fight.
What's going to happen to us?
Everything will be alright.
I believe you. With the knights on our side, and especially with you, Professor, I know we can do this.
Huh? You think I would be a good fit for your class? I'm not sure.
Aw. Magic and faith, yeah.
Once the Imperial...
Professor, I have a request for you.
Okay, Ash is up for it too.
Would you accept me into your class? I'm sure I would learn so much more if I could study with you. Will you give me that chance?
Of course.
I can? Thank you. You won't regret this. I'm going to give it my all.
Right. Well, it's not everybody we wanted, but I think this might be... I can't think of anyone else who would be up for it. Maybe... Okay, Lorenz probably is going to be the last person who'd say yes. I think Lorenz likes charm. Alright. So he is literally standing right there.
The Empire's aggression cannot stand. But if we are going to attack them now, we must be honest with ourselves about our chances of success. It goes without saying that I will fight the Imperial army with everything I have for as long as I am able.
Wow. These people are serious about their education and their commitment to Garrick Mach.
But House Gloucester's territory is adjacent to Imperial lands. Let us proceed with caution. It would seem that your reputation is on the rise. Even Lady Rhea has taken a liking to you. It's a shame I am not in your class.
Okay. Charisma and reason. Ah, okay. Our reason's not high enough. I don't think there is anyone else. Yeah, Mercedes and Marianne. Well, we might as well ask them, right? Well, not Marianne. There's no way for Marianne. But Mercedes, yes. Let's double check with her to see if she's potentially interested in becoming a Black Eagle, joining the winning class.
Really?
Yes. I
guess we have no choice but to fight, have we? Oh, but why would Edelgard do something like this?
Dude, the church has been, like, honestly, I can't blame her, but the way she went about it, ugh.
I'm sure we'll be alright though, Professor. The goddess will keep us safe. Oh, you want me to... I'm already having...
Magic and bow. Whoa, 2 things that we are dead bad at. Let's actually sing in choir before we ask her. We'll do... Manuela... And Petra? Petra because it might motivate her more.
This is no good. Sing from your diaphragm. Lo! Get it? Lo!
Learning these things gives me great difficulty.
Alright, significant bonus. Now let's find... Okay, let's find Manuela and then see... Well, Manuela and Rhea can probably give us more reason and faith. See that, and then try Marianne one last time.
Excuse me, how are you, Professor? Any new changes to report? With the Imperial army drawing near, it is most vexing that we cannot relax and converse as we once did.
I still don't trust you.
Thankfully, you have the divine protection of the goddess on your side. Please try to listen carefully for her voice.
She was up to something last month. I will try.
May the goddess's voice reach you.
We'll do... Alright, well, we've hit C on that. Now that we've learned recover... Okay, Manuela is also up here. She must be in that room that we have yet to visit. Manuela, you're gonna be our last hope. Even though we probably won't be able to actually do anything with that. Marianne's probably still going to turn us down.
The mastermind behind the attacks on the monastery was Edelgard? Doesn't make much sense though, does it? There would need to be all sorts of territories and groups tangled up in this sort of mess.
That's what Hubert was coordinating.
I'm gonna stop. I don't really have the head for this political stuff. Mostly I'm worried about my old opera company. I wonder what's happening in the capital right now. I hope they're safe.
Edelgard doesn't strike me as the type of person to take our friends and family hostage to get us to do what she wants. And then... Oh, she can give us flying experience. Alright, so that's all done. One last thing, just ask Marianne, and if she says no, then we just gotta keep it booking. Keep it moving. Come on, don't be a square, Marianne.
Can we really defeat someone who is willing to turn their back on the world just to uphold their own beliefs? I've spent my whole life running in fear, and now
Those two guys definitely just bumped into each other. We can win this together.
Surely we can win if we rely on each other. Right, Professor? Oh, Professor. Hello. Excuse me.
Okay. Magic and writing. Oh, well. So before we finish exploring, let's view these supports.
Oh, what is that lovely smell?
Is Ferdinand going to turn out to be a good baker?
It seems to be coming from the training area. What could it be?
You have met your match, Rust. Ah, so stubborn.
Oh, he's polishing his weapons.
Good day to you, Ferdinand. You smell amazing. That is you I am smelling, is it not?
Ah, Flane, hello. Are you referring to the smell of this oil?
Aha! Yes, that is the smell, all right.
Okay, gas does smell pretty good, but I'm just saying, I feel that way.
I am simply doing some armor maintenance. A little oil keeps the rust at bay, ensuring that the armor moves smoothly, without any hitches.
I see. I thought maybe you were doing some cooking. You smell a bit like food. But I suppose that is the oil tricking my nose.
I would not cook in the training area. Are you hungry by chance?
He hasn't mentioned that he's a noble even once so far. I'm impressed.
Not really, no. But is that oil not also used for cooking? For things like frying meat or drizzling over a nice crisp salad? Things of that nature? Were I to coat my armor in oil that smells of food, I would be distracted by hunger at all times.
I doubt that amidst actual fighting, the smell would still make you hungry.
Yeah, you'd be hyper-focused on not dying. At least I feel I would be hyper-focused on not dying.
When you are in the thick of it, you devote all your focus and energy to the fight. There is no time to feel peckish.
I suppose you're right. And actually, all of this talk of delicious oil has made me hungry.
In that case, I will accompany you to the dining hall. I will be finished in a couple of minutes.
I must apologize, Ferdinand, but I cannot wait even a moment for you. I am famished.
What happened to not being that hungry?
I shall be in the dining hall, getting my fill of fried goodies.
Well, that was quick. I will admit, now that she has mentioned it, it is a rather appetizing smell.
Alright, well, she made a believer out of him. Alright, so that's support level C for them. And then her and Felix. Doing Felix things.
Spectacular work, Felix!
Why are you here? You're interrupting.
Oh, my apologies. I simply thought you were doing a great job.
Just accept the praise, dude.
Just how sharp is that blade of yours, Felix? Do you imagine you might be able to cut something cleanly with it?
He's sure of that.
Probably.
Wonderful. I have a special request for you then.
You want me to cut this firewood?
With his sword? He can probably get an axe for that.
I do. I shall toss them one by one to you, and you shall make a sweeping blow to slice them.
Oh, she wants a display of skill. Okay.
Sounds like a chore.
I saw a knight do it once, so surely you can as well. Or perhaps you are worried that you are not capable.
Okay, so Felix, it seems like he's not gonna fall for this.
What? I am more than capable.
Well, never mind. I was wrong.
Right. Show me what you are made of. Here it comes.
Doing them one by one is tedious. Just throw them all at once.
All right.
All of them? If you insist. Here we go! Wow, you truly are spectacular!
He nailed it.
I know.
You are undoubtedly the most revered woodcutter in all the land. Now I am intrigued. Next time, let us try an even larger woodpile.
Is he gonna be down for that?
Why did I agree to this?
Oh, Felix. And it looks like lastly we've got Ferdinand and Dorothea, who I am interested in their support about.
Ah, you have arrived at just the right time. Care for one of these handmade treats?
My goodness, Ferdy. When did you become such a talented confectioner?
Yeah, Dorothea does not like him.
Oh, Dorothea, I am hardly an expert.
Nevertheless, you have managed to make some tasty-looking treats.
Well, it is the first time I have tried my hand at it. Honestly, there were several unsuccessful attempts preceding this batch. I made these pastries to solve that riddle you gave me. The reason you despise me.
Oh?
You said I was like a bee. The bee is a dutiful worker, just as I am.
This guy completely missed the point.
But the bee inherits a capacious home, with a wealth of honey. Similarly, I inherited my fortune. I did not receive it as a reward for my labor. I surmised that perhaps you'd feel differently about me if I earned something all on my own.
Huh. I don't feel like this is the right answer, but it's at least an answer.
That was my plan. To emulate your transformation from desperate pauper to successful songstress.
Well, there he goes.
All on your own. Did you renounce your nobility? Give away your riches?
No, I made these.
Well, okay. It's an answer, not the right one.
I obtained all the ingredients on my own, without anyone's help.
You mean, you got the sugar and the flour?
Yes. To earn the flour, I worked in the fields. To earn the sugar, I carried a merchant's wares.
Who did the cooking? You?
Naturally. I took on some extra chores in exchange for use of the kitchen at night.
I have to admit, that's impressive. Hey, it looks like you had a bit of an accident. Is your hand okay?
I burned myself a little while I was baking. Nothing to worry about.
So he put in the blood, sweat, and tears to be able to make these pastries then.
Nonsense. That burn will scar, you know. Come on, let's get you to the infirmary.
Wait, Dorothea! You have yet to try my treats.
You should be fine now, Ferdy. Big shot nobles have to treat their bodies with care just like the rest of us.
That was interesting. Was that the answer she was looking for?
There you go again. Noble this, noble that. Though you did say it with less disdain than usual.
Nothing gets past you. As it were, I may have reconsidered you a little.
You have reconsidered me? Finally! Just as I had hoped, we are becoming friends. Now then, I propose that we...
You gotta pump the brakes, Ferdy, come on.
I only said I reconsidered a little. And you still haven't figured out why I said you're like a bee.
Okay, there it is. That's not the actual answer. It looks like he may have actually come... I don't know if he came close with it, but he got in the ballpark of it, I'm sure.
Which is funny, because you look like a bee right now. Bye!
So, I am still a bee. A completely mystified bee.
Alright, probably not going to get to see what specifically they were talking about, but just like before, gonna save, and we can now, end today's free time. One last bit of instruction. So what is... Actually, we got quite a few people. Holy crap. Cyril, he's in everything. Yeah. He was not ever gonna learn anything new. Sedith has now officially joined our class too. We've got 4 blue lions. 1... No. Ash is a blue lion. Only 1 golden deer. Oh well. Let's give him some axe XP. Helm splitter.
It's all because...
Yeah, you deserve this praise, dude. You worked hard at it.
Hey.
Some authority XP.
Hey.
Yeah, make him, I'm really... Give him more options for gambits. Let's, She has C-ranked authority. That's not bad at all. Let's do... Yeah. Just have her dump it all into her faith skills.
I appreciate...
Closer and closer still. Ah, no Edelgard at the top, or Hubie. I miss him so much. Those adorable traitors. Actually, let's see if we can get Flane.
I'd never...
Well, Flane will be fine. There we go. Budding talent. Now excels at riding skills. Oh, pass. So now she can walk through enemy units as if they weren't even there. Got his first star. Ash, does he have any stars anywhere? And lances. Interesting.
This will be you.
We're out. And for group tasks, we still have them on stable duty. Let's raise the flying skills of... Well, Sedith and Ingrid are basically already working on it. We'll do Cyril and Shamir.
I got a question.
Okay, I'm real happy here, but there's somebody who was up and decided to take pity on me without asking. It's real darn irritating, and I want them to know it. I just don't know how I can make myself understood. Have an honest conversation with them.
I think I get it.
Alright, so that's not...
Professor?
No. No one will be switching anything. Shamirs Birthday. Let's do... She probably likes Crescent Moon tea.
You called, so I came. My favorite tea. Even the smell calms me.
Cool. Second time we've gotten someone's favorite.
Thank you.
So Shamir's a little on the tall side too, it looks like. Not as
Very
much as
good.
Hanuman, though.
Oh?
You're doing great work.
Sure. Yes.
The last battle.
Very good.
Shamir we know pretty well. Monastery security.
Very good.
Alright.
You always have an interesting look on your face.
And then one more question, right?
No.
Oh. God dang it. Oh,
Yes.
we can give gifts. Well, I don't think we have anything that she likes.
Huh?
Oh.
What? What? Very good.
Okay, well, that's fine. And the
That
tea
was
party.
delicious. Thank you. I'll visit again when I'm free.
Alright. I think that's like the second or third perfect tea time we've had. Yeah, we have not been getting too good with those.
What do you think, Cyril? Will this be a problem?
Nah, gonna get this finished up real quick.
Right. Shouldn't be difficult working together. Let's get to it.
Aw, that didn't go the way I'd planned it to.
God dang it.
There's always room for improvement. Let's focus more next time.
Only good. Oh well.
As long as it makes me stronger.
I am closing in on expertise.
Finesse blade.
I still have much to learn.
Technique never betrays.
Yeah, and this one, we are going to just save and keep it moving. Rest. Yeah. 10 Sword of the Creator uses, so we have half as many usages as